This class really flew by. Over only a few short minutes, I will be summing up the key topics that we covered in EC&I 830. Enjoy my summary of learning. Technology has changed the face of education, especially with the 2020 pandemic. After 2 years of living with COVID restrictions, now is the time to assess our use of technology. There isn't always a clear answer to issues of technology in the classroom. In fact, the use of technology can be highly contentious. We covered several debate topics over this course. Technology in the classroom enhances learning. Technology has led to a more equitable society. Schools should no longer teach skills that can be easily carried out by technology. For example, cursive writing, multiplication tables, and spelling. Educators have a responsibility to use technology and social media to promote social justice. Social media is ruining childhood, and cell phones should be banned in the classroom. Finally, educators and schools have a responsibility to help their students develop a digital footprint, and online education is detrimental to the social and academic development of children. Over the course of this video, I'm going to go through each debate and choose the side that I thought was most successful in their debate, and I will talk about 3 of their points. Technology in the classroom enhances learning. Technology is the future. There is no denying that our world is moving in this direction. Students need to learn the skills that allow them to navigate the digital world. Number 2, increased student engagement. The majority of students enjoy the use of technology within the classroom. This can mean a wide array of different activities with tech, not just laptop time. Adaptations. The supports for students with a myriad of disabilities are endless and groundbreaking. Technology has not led to a more equitable society. The inequity gap is real. When we use technology, we often are leaving behind a group of minority people who are already falling behind, which just increases the digital divide. Technology is not altruistic. We know that big tech companies are watching our students. Schools should still teach skills that can be easily carried out by technology. Number 1, teaching spelling. It is an important real life task and it's used for applying for jobs and other day to day activities. Spell check does not help writing, and 6% of Canadians don't have access to Wi Fi at home. Number 2, teaching handwriting. It is important for fine motor skills, retrieving memory, improving reading scores, and reading comprehension. It also helps with writing composition. Finally, teaching basic math without reliance on a calculator is important because it teaches students to spend more time on the process of learning. Students do not go through the process of trial and error when they are using a calculator. Educators do not have a responsibility to use technology and social media to promote social justice. Number 1, it is important to preserve objectivity without indoctrination. Number 2, it's not in a teacher's job description. Whether it's important, whether someone really believes in this, it simply is not in our job description. Number 3, performative activism is just as good as staying silent. Social media is ruining our childhood. Number 1, it really reduces students' attention span. Number 2, the void of human connection is causing loneliness and anxiety. Number 3, cyberbullying is ubiquitous and truly pervasive. Cell phones should be banned in classrooms. Again, the issues of big tech companies watching what students do on their phones is a problem. Number 2, the nature of technology is addictive. Number 3, it cannot be regulated. Though it is an awesome idea to be able to use cell phones for the right reasons, we cannot expect students to have the self discipline that adults have. Educators and schools have a responsibility to help their students develop a digital footprint. Number one, students already have a footprint, and so we are the best people suited to teach students about their footprint. Number two, if we use technology, which we obviously do at school and in our classroom, then it is our duty to teach how to navigate that digital world. Number three, we are the best suited to educate. That is our job. And finally, online education is detrimental to the social and academic development of children. This was a very wide encompassing debate. And so I think it really encapsulated all of the important points that we talked about throughout the course. Number one, the adverse effects of physical and health and brain development on children are very apparent. Number two, there are huge social concerns with the amount of technology that's been used in the last couple of years. And number three, the authenticity of teaching and marking really decreases when we are only learning online. Each debate was thought provoking and riveting. Technology is a powerful tool. I really appreciated everything that I learned over this semester.
Created using Powtoon.